Da Breadhead, bitch.
We're gonna get some new people up. Hey, yo, Alamo, what you got to say, bro?
Searching for confusion, man. Let the man speak.
Yeah, this nigga, that nigga, I done already told you I'm in character. You gonna come back and try to get me out of character, huh? No, nigga, you getting played on, not me.
Yo, Alamo, you had a question. Yo, Jay, you had a question. Which one of y'all? Who gonna go first?
Nah, it's Alamo. I don't think he's saying nothing wrong. I think everybody just got a problem with the delivery. But like they say, the truth hurt, and before you make a change, you're gonna have to get to that nerve to make any type of change to anybody what he talking about. So you know what I mean. But it's disrespectful to a lot of people, and I feel you because a lot of people is hurt behind that. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. And I think that's what who people fighting for more than anything.
Hey,
All right,
what's
well,
going on? This is my first time in Info Minds. I was just chiming in to actually talk to Charleston White a little bit, and get a little perspective on how he coming. Um, I'm from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? So when he be talking about the things that he be talking about, sometimes it be true. Cause see, I'm not in a gang. I'm from an organization. So the Bloods and the Crips, yeah, they gangs. They want to be the gangbangers of America. They call themselves the gangbang capital of America. I don't agree with that. I let them have that. You understand what I'm saying? But as far as the things that he's saying, he's very correct. I'm from Chicago. I have never went against a white boy. Have never thought about shooting a white boy, but I can shoot a nigga though. You see how simple that is? It's just that simple. But the delivery that he giving it is raw, and is we supposed to listen to it because it has a real message to it. It's a message that if we understand what he's talking about, it resonates with everybody on this platform, from gangbangers to people that want to be in the gang to people that don't want to be in the gang. See, that's why we on this platform. Uh, uh, we trying to figure something out right now. We're not really worried about how he be talking about the Bloods and the Crips and Melvin and Artola. That ain't what our mission is. Our mission is, like he said, is to reach our youth. Our youth is being reached by social media, Lil Nas X, everything under the sun that we can't really reach them to teach them because we losing them by all this bullshit that we idolizing, like he's saying, these characters. I didn't get up on the Crips until I read Monster Cody book. Now, I was fascinated by the Bloods and the Crips from South Central Cartel in 1988. I used to dress like them. I used to wear Chuck Taylors and khaki suits. I just didn't wear the bandanas because I wasn't a Crip. So I understand exactly what he's saying. It is how can I'm trying to put it is it because my mind racing real fast because I know everybody trying to say something, but he telling the honest truth of what's going on with us as far as the black culture. No, I don't like that culture word. When we say
Expand.
culture, as far as this gang bang, that's not a culture. You understand what I'm saying? Like we all know we have choices. That was a choice that I took. That was a choice that everybody took. That's not our culture. This mindset that the Bloods, the Crips, the GDs, the Vice Lords, and all that is some type of tribe in a culture. That's not a tribe. That's not a culture. It's just something that bothers me with that. You understand what I'm saying? And the reason I be so
Those
adamant
are
why.
nations. He named nations. Those ain't tribes. Those are nations.
Now, Ronald, what's your not my pardon me, but what's your question though, my brother, so we can get to the next person. What's your question though, fam?
Well, I didn't really have a question. I was just gonna say more so that when he be talking about the gang members, he not necessarily denouncing them. It is true. Shit, a lot of people that don't have no retirement. We knew this when we was 14. You wasn't gonna get no pension. So I don't see why everybody having this debate of why he I guess trying to shit on people, but he telling the truth. Cause I ain't got no pension. I'm 45 years old. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just saying that what he's saying is he really kind of corrected what he's saying. There's no pension. There's no love when one of us died. It's two killers that just died in the neighborhood, and there's still no love today. I mean, but he telling the truth, and that's basically what I wanted to say right now.
All right, yo, Mike, we appreciate you, fam. We appreciate you. Yo, Savvy, you had a question, right? What's your question, bro?
Yes, sir. I appreciate you letting me up. What's up, everybody on stage? I had a quick question for you, Charleston, if you don't mind. Um, I fuck with you heavy as far as your general message is concerned and everything. Pretty much everything I've heard you say tonight is absolute facts. I was born in '96. I noticed that my generation simply don't like hearing the truth. For example, there's a large part of in my generation, there's a large part of the black population who idolizes and even fetishizes black on black killings and black deaths in general. For example, let's be honest, it wasn't a white person or a Hispanic or an Asian person who killed King Von or Nipsey Hussle. But yet, if I were to bring that fact up in general conversation amongst my peers in my age group, niggas would laugh, niggas would scoff, niggas would call me a Sharif. Basically, niggas would throw it aside like nothing, like their deaths basically were meaningless. So it's definitely becoming a cultural thing for sure. Where my question comes in for you is, I myself am not a street nigga, and like you, I despise the street niggas
But
who
those
are
are
more
street.
bullies.
Those are street. Those are streets. Those are street situations that you're speaking of that you couldn't understand then because you're not a street nigga.
Yo, hold on.
No,
All right,
hold on, hold
Hey,
on.
that
Let,
nigga,
let me
let
finish
him
though.
land.
Let me
Let him
finish.
land,
Let
that
me
bro.
nigga
finish.
Let him.
on what he
Yeah.
want, what he see. That's what wrong with you niggas trying to think for another man. Let that man speak on what his perception is, bro.
Yeah, because I'm being affected by the same shit. Everybody got dead niggas. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on,
Yeah,
bro.
pose your question. Pose your question. Pose your question,
Hold
bro.
on, because I was actually reading off a note and he fucked me up. I got to get back to where I was.
See, homie, that's the
Yeah.
problem I got
No,
with
here I
niggas,
am.
homie.
Here I am. Here I am.
Right.
I, like you, despise the street niggas who are more bullies in nature. I know I was born in '96, but I caught small glimpses of the street niggas who still stand on integrity, morals, and respect. The street niggas who hustled and threw cookouts and fed the whole hood and made sure the whole hood was straight. Obviously, shit like that is no longer the norm. But clearly, street niggas are back on top, and it looked like they here to stay. Ultimately, this leads to my question: how much of the blame would you put on the OGs who were supposed to keep us, meaning the younger generation, in control? And how much of the blame would you put towards niggas just being niggas?
I wouldn't put no blame on the OGs and I wouldn't put no blame on the niggas, right? The OGs wasn't never OGs in the beginning, homie. All the OGs have always been niggas that was getting high, that could fight, and that would kill somebody. They didn't know how to teach nobody. They didn't know how to teach a nigga when you get the girl pregnant how to go to prenatal care. So it wasn't no instructions. It wasn't no teaching, homie. It ain't never been no structure with the Crips and the Bloods for the BGs to listen to the OGs. You listen to the OGs, homie, because
That
they
ain't
was
true though.
bullies.
That ain't
Not
true
not
though.
not out of respect, homie. Come on, homie, that is true.
That's
Because
not true.
if it wasn't true, the young niggas will be listening today.
Ain't
What
gang
about what
ain't
about
gangs
what
start
about what
because they
about
was
what
protecting
about the king
the
of all
environment?
kings, Jeff Ford, who changed his name to Chief Malik
You say who?
and Chief Malik, Jeff
Man, I
Ford.
don't know nothing about them, nigga. Who is that? I don't know him. Who
Um,
is he? What he do? What gang he? I don't know
that
nothing about
that
them people.
that's the king of the Black Peace Stones.
Man, I ain't never heard of them, nigga. We only know Crips and Blood.
BNN.